What's up to all those alone in the zone? It's the rider slash scriber, John Eli Lopez, back once again on a mission to get you one step closer to being the king or the queen of the pencil. And today, I'll be taking you all through a dagger drawing. If you'd like to follow along, all you would need is a graphite and charcoal pencil. If not, a regular pencil would do, and a good reference material. Okay, so let's get started. Alright guys, today I'll be testing out these Castle pencils. And this is a brand new set. I'm gonna take you guys through what's in it. And get this out of there we go. All right, and it comes with 12 graphite pencils, varying shades, hardness, and 3 charcoal pencils, soft, medium, and hard, and 1 graphite sketching pencil, 3 charcoal sticks, soft, medium, and hard, and 3 graphite sticks, soft, medium, and hard. 1 plastic sharpener and a 2-hole sharpener. Where's the 2-hole? Right. 1 plastic sharpener and 1 metal sharpener here. Right. 1 kneaded eraser. We love the kneaded erasers. And 1 plastic eraser. This is the tough one for the pencils. But for what we're going to do today, I'm going to use the graphite pencils, the charcoal pencils, the graphite sketching pencil, and I'm going to try the charcoal sticks and the graphite sticks on another time. A little too dusty for right now. So yeah, let's get started, and we're gonna test this set out and see what's good. And before I begin, I wanted to show you guys, my mindset, my reference material I use. So I've looked at a few daggers, and I chose this one because I like the blade, and I like the bottom of the handle there, the little design there. That's actually 2 type of eagles there on the guard area of the blade. And this other reference I had here is actually a letter opener. I just like the design, the different ornate designs throughout. So I took that also, and I also looked at King Tut's dagger just for this overall shape and design. So I took the shape of his handle and the end pommel. I use that, right? Okay, so as we begin, I'm actually getting the overall shape together. And you're going to see how all these 3 reference materials come together to form one piece. And that was the main reason why I wanted to show you guys the reference material that I use, to show you that, you don't have to stick with one. That's what being, unlocking your creativity is about. Taking things that already exist and making your own, and making it your own, so you could come up with 1 out of 3. So I'm taking that upper guard and the overall shape of that first reference material I showed you guys, and with the eagle type of things. And the handle is mainly gonna be shape. It's the shape of King Tut's handle. How it gets smaller towards the pommel at the end, but the designs within, I took out a few that I liked from that letter opener, and I just picked the ones that I was thought would add some flavor and style to this blade I'm doing here. This dagger. So I'm just making sure I get where I want the overall pieces to be. And just want to get it right. The circles there was not going in the direction that I wanted. It didn't have that oval effect, so I had to correct that. And the right under the guard there, it kind of curves in, so I want to make sure I get that. And once I'm happy with everything, now it's just straight. Let's go dark. And that is the soft charcoal pencil I'm using there. And my hope is to get as many pencils in here as I could. But as you're going along, you'll be lucky if you could get majority in. All right, so I'm just making sure I put where the darkest darks I see. And again, you want to spread it out. You don't want to be too dark in one area, and that just draws the viewer eye to that section. So try your best not to have too many things sticking out. And definitely when you're doing something like metal, you want to keep the tones spread out, because you can definitely get caught up and be lost in the zone where you overwork one area and then you're just trying to bring everything else up. Okay, now I jump to the B. This is the B graphite pencil, and I'm going to use that as like a middle tone between that the darkness of the charcoal pencil, and just try to blend some sections out. And that's what's cool about using, different pencils in different tones. Can really tell a unique story. Because each one brings something just totally different to the party. And this is from this part that I'm working here is from the first reference material I showed you, and this is a somewhat intricate design, but the main things you want to get out are the eagle heads, And I could have went different and made a different animal. It could have been a wolf. It could have been something along that line, a dragon. But I just like the eagle, and I just stuck with it. But you could take it even further and change things up like that. And just what I thought, once that came into play, it just added such an effect to this dagger to me. It just, it's really like the way it's flowing with everything. So we're still on the B right now. And these circles that I did there, this is like a flame, and this is from the letter opener. No, actually, I'm sorry. This is from the first reference material I showed you also. Um, but those circles that I just did not flow in like a oval. It did not give that illusion like they were. It was a structure to the handle. It was too straight. So you got to keep those things in mind, you know. Like the tubing going around my handle, you see it's all oval. Everything is flowing in that oval structure. Because once you do one thing straight, that just throws your whole perspective off. So you want to keep these things in mind. So we're just making sure those the tubings are straight and some shadow is within it. It's a little bit of shadow, a little bit of light. So those are tricky, intricate things you're playing with right there. You just want to keep that in mind, you know. You don't want to make it all one tone. Nice little diamond design here towards the end. And actually, right here, I added I like to leave my I don't call them mistakes, but things I got wrong. I put an oval there, but that was supposed to be the bottom pommel, like on King Tut's blade. So I actually forgot that. So I had to erase that and make sure I put that pommel in. So my dagger has elements of three separate um, designs into one, and one was a letter opener. So now we just erasing, getting some of the highlights in there. So just keep that in mind, you know. You don't have to copy exactly what's on the photo, and you could take many photos and create one. And the pencil I'm using now is a H. It's not as dark as the B, and it's kind of blending everything together. Now we just getting that kneaded eraser and coming and getting we got the plastic eraser going to getting some of the scuff and charcoal pencil off, because that gets on your hand, and then before you know it, it's all over your drawing in places you don't really want it to be. So that's the H, still just trying to blend everything together. And just getting some highlight there on that pommel. And now I grab the 8B and we just getting the outline done, and that's the 8B is pretty dark. It's not as dark as the charcoal, but it's not too far off. And once that comes into play with the kneaded eraser, just adding little highlights, just bringing everything together. And you always want to step back and look. As I said before too, artwork is never really finished. but abandon. You have to decide when it's over. The pommel, I figured there I could shape it out a little bit. I didn't think it was rounded off enough, so let's round that off, tighten it up a little bit. And what's good about using the graphite pencil, you know, the kneaded eraser and that white plastic eraser, the white eraser, that just, you know, it erases good. As long as you don't push down too hard where you're carving the paper. And I just want to tighten the blade up a bit. Make sure all the sides are matching up. Get some more of that H in there. And just keep coming back with that kneaded eraser. I want that light, that line in the middle that separates the blade to be sticking out. To be defined as much as it could be. And there you have it, folks. We are done. Very nice. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, got some value from it. If you did, stab that subscribe button, hit the like, leave a comment. Any feedback is appreciated. So until next time, John Eli Lopez signing out. Y'all be good and be safe.